Dr. Prasoon Pandey from Lucknow, India. I have been practicing for last 16 years, but I've been implanting in my patients multifocals for nearly 10 years now. And as we all know that with the coming times, patients' expectations are rising. We have better IOLs available. Every day we have some new kind of thing, newer technologies coming in IOLs. So we have to keep ourselves abreast with all of these. But along with this, we have to ensure that the satisfaction of our patient is totally ensured. I mean, ultimately, a satisfied patient is the one who gives the best testimony to your IOL quality. Earlier, like when we started, that time we were implanting the routine multifocals which are available. So patients, yes, initially we had issues. We were not doing aprometry, and occasionally some patients ended up having glares and such problems. We were also not very up to date as to how to go about counseling the patients. It was more of a routine thing that any patient who demanded that we used to go for multifocal. Slowly, as things became more clear, we got better instruments, we got abrometers. We are now more up to date and able to give our patients a more clear view as to what their expectation should be. Now with bifocals, where as we improvised on bifocals and our patients were happier with that, slowly we started getting more and more patients who were nowadays more engaged with laptop, computers, desktops. They used to compare, they used to say even mobiles. Mobiles also we are using at a working distance of say 80 centimeter around sometimes. I mean, so then patient's expectation was that with our routine multifocals, it becomes difficult sometimes to see those screens. Then obviously the company people, various companies, they got into, they put their heads together and came out with trifocals. And yes, trifocals as per the scientific explanation given by the companies, by the various articles, by the various literature backing it up. Yes, and ultimately with the ultimate satisfaction which patients are getting through it, we are more convinced now to go for trifocals in our patients. And with the proper discussion and proper introduction to the patient to the trifocals about what their expectations should be, what quality of vision we can give them, we are now implanting more and more of trifocals. I was earlier mostly preferring panoptic trifocals for my patients. But yes, we always are looking for other options, and few of my patients, I thought that let's see and whether we can, if in one eye, if we have a panoptics, and if we go for another trifocal in the other eye, then are we having any kind of a variation in such patients? Are they equally satisfied, or are they going to be annoyed that we didn't get the same IOL was not implanted? So after a careful patient selection and with proper discussion with them, telling them that we are going for a similar kind of lens but from a different company, and the patient, obviously the prime question is that why are you not going for the same lens? So yes, it is well understood. I mean, only the patients who had some issues, like sometimes it was financial, sometimes it was that like the availability of the lenses or something. I mean, like sometimes it's always in different regions we have different issues. So because of that, we decided that for such patients, after a consent from them, we went for the Optiflex Trio from BIOTECH. And initial few cases, yes, we were also apprehensive. We didn't know that how it will turn out, whether the patient satisfaction level will be the same. But yes, definitely, I mean, the patients of mine, they were very happy with the outcome, and they hardly complained. I mean, there was nothing that they could say that there's a difference between the one eye and the other. And these were those patients who in one eye had panoptics and in the other eye they had Optiflex Trio, and still they were happy. Secondly, we thought that why not we also try to assess and document whether actually what the patient is seeing is what as per our tests also. So we went for, in such patients, we tested the contrast sensitivity for both the eyes and on almost all parameters. I mean, in terms of in abrometry, glare or something, perception, contrast sensitivity, all these things patients were performing equally well. even in their distance, intermediate, near vision, everything was very satisfactory for the patient. So yes, definitely I would recommend going for Optiflex Trio, which is a very good lens. It's not that I am having any financial interest, but it's just based on my experience that I would like to share this. I would definitely suggest that the trifocals are the way to go. With coming times, obviously the cases, I mean, patients are going to be more demanding. They will be expecting better quality of vision. They will be expecting better results. So yes, when we have such great companies backing up with excellent IOLs, why not go for it?